Welcome dear students, hope you are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to NIVS Home School. I am Sabreena Haque, Assistant Teacher of Science, National Ideal English Special School, Day Shift. Dear students, today I am going to take a biology class for class 9 student on the based on extra creative question and its answer, and this question is belongs to chapter 5. So let us move forward to today's topic. Dear student, the extra creative questions STEM is in an annual picnic, the list of food per student is as following. Food and amount in the chart. First food is rice and bread and the amount is 250 gram. Second food is meat and dal, then amount is 150 gram. And last one is oil and butter and the amount is 100 gram. The first question, what is called deficiency disease? Second question, what do you mean by roughage? Third question, calculate the total energy of food of the stem in kilojoule. And last one, how digestion of the food of the stem occurs? Analyze. That means we have to discuss analyze the digestion of food of carbohydrate, protein and fat, because rice and bread are carbohydrate group, meat and dal is protein group, and oil and butter is fat group. We have to discuss the digestion of carbohydrate, protein and fat in the question answer D, and calculate the total energy. We have to calculate the total energy the student will get from the food given in the chart, and if you follow books page number 101 and 102, that time you can easily find out that amount of the calorie in kilojoule that student will consume from the meal. Now come to the answer. The first question was what is called deficiency disease. The answer is in case of deficiency of any nutrient, symptoms are visible in organism. These symptoms are called deficiency symptoms, and the diseases that are produced are called deficiency diseases. Now come to next question answer. Next question is what do you mean by roughage? The answer is dietary fiber or rough of the cereals, vegetables, outer covering of fruits, stem of plants, roots, fruits, leaves contains fibers. Basically these are cellulose and lignin of the cell walls. These are complex carbohydrate called roughage. Roughage absorb water, increase the number of phases, helps to eliminate stools. Roughage enriched food absorbs the harmful products from the intestine. It is assumed that roughage reduces cancer to some extent, and roughage has a role to reduce obesity, the tendency of fat deposition and hungriness. Now, question answer C will be your homework, and you can follow your textbook page number 101 and 102 for doing that homework. Now come to the last question answer. We have to discuss the digestion of carbohydrate, protein and fat. Digestion of food provided in the stem. The saliva contains the salivary enzymes ptyalin or salivary amylase. The salivary amylase begins to break carbohydrate into maltose. Proteins and fats have no change in the buccal cavity. The food from buccal cavity enters the stomach through the esophagus by peristalsis. The muscular wall of the alimentary canal contract and relax simultaneously, causing forward movement of the food. No digestion of the food occurs in the esophagus. When the food reaches the stomach, gastric juice is secreted from the inner wall. This juice contains hydrochloric and pepsin. Pepsin is an enzyme which breaks the protein into a compound named polypeptide, which consists of 2 or more amino acids. Digestion of carbohydrate and fats do not occur in the stomach because gastric juice do not contain any particular enzyme for the digestion of carbohydrate and fats. As soon as the food enters the stomach, the above mentioned juices are released. The muscles of the stomach contract and relax continuously. The chemical reaction that occurs converts food into semi-liquid. This is chyme. It is more or less like a soup and enters the small intestine through valves. When the chyme enters duodenum to secretion, that is pancreatic juice from the pancreas and bile from the liver are released through the bile duct. Both of these secretions are alkaline and in nature, and pancreatic juice neutralize the acidity of chyme. The enzymes of the pancreatic juice continue to the digestion process of protein and carbohydrate, that means maltose, that is converted carbohydrate, which is done in the with the help of ptyalin, and stirs fat digestion. Emulsifies fats, meaning it helps fat droplets to mix with water, and it then becomes easier for the enzymes lipase to digest fat. The lipase converts the fat droplets into fatty acid and glycerol. Dear student, for this question answer you can follow your textbook. There is written so nicely the digestion procedure of carbohydrate, protein and fats. You can follow the textbook and you can write thoroughly from the textbook, and this is your homework number 20. You have to write extricative question answer 1C as your homework. Dear student, this is too easy chapter but important. Read the chapter and learn all the important topic and do the ASW. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.